Back here for the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games from Orlando, Florida, co-sponsored by the Department of Veteran Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America. Michael Caracino again here with you to bring you basketball, brought to you by NVWG, who is a great sponsor. Yes, you can. And again, you should check out NVWG, the technology they have with chairs, helping obviously repair chairs here during the games if they come off a plane. So NVWG sponsoring basketball. And this week's live streams are brought to you by USAA, the official media and technology sponsor of the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games. So the gold team back on the court. They just won that first matchup. And Enterprise, and they are taking on Mercury, who are in the red jerseys.
Let's go, get back, man. Get back on the team, man. Number 10. Number 10, get back, see? You get back. You gotta get back. Hey, come on, Rob. Is that somebody else? No, come on. Number 10.
So 0-0 the score. 18:24 left to go, and yeah, the gold team taking on Enterprise in gold, Mercury in red. Yeah, getting trash talked by 0-0 out in the court. Frank Johnson for Mercury was actually on Sean's team last year and said I gave Sean too much credit for a pass where he had a great move. he went back and watched, man. Oh, that's all right. Frank gave me a hard time, but yeah, they had a heck of a run last year. But Frank 0-0 on the red team in the starting lineup, along with number 5, Austin Butchard. Number 10 is Cedric DeLong. Number 1, I want to say that's Larry Furness is number 1. So yes, that is Larry Furness, number 1. So we got, again, Larry Furness, Cedric DeLong, Frank Johnson. Number 15 in the starting lineup, that's Rodney Jones. And number 5, Austin Butchard, the 5 on the court for Mercury. And now for Enterprise, number 15 is Sean Castle. Number 10 is Ryan Major. Number 12, Derek Trenton. who has the ball now. Number 2 is Anthony Pone. And 0-0, that is Marco Bungert. Little turnover there, 2-2 the score. As Frank Johnson with the ball, thinking, see if he takes a 3. Ooh, goes around Ryan Major, gets in the lane, the skip pass. Oh, bounces off a defender as in a skip pass, a shot up and ooh, just off by Major, or no, say by Bungert. No, that was the red team, pardon me. Cedric Long, as that shot's no good. And the rebound comes down to Austin Butchard. Again, but you'll see how they're playing defense. Bonnie Joe and I talked about that, how, again, the angles that they take to cut somebody's momentum off and screens that other players can get from other players, is Frank Johnson now getting down low. And now Larry Furness with the ball into the lane. Ooh, and an open shot. Oh, just off the backboard and the rim for Rodney Jones. Two the score, 15:35 left to go. Coming up the court is Furness now, back to action, as he is guarded by Marco Bungert. Frank Johnson with the ball up top. Ooh, nice snap pass there. And into the game for the red team, that is number 4, Steve McGuire. And on the break, look at that. Ooh, Frank Johnson puts it up, but off the backboard. Rolls off the rim. Now Enterprise coming back the other way. Well, 2-2 still the score in both these teams. Well, they won their first games. We saw the gold team win their first game. Talking to the to Mercury and the red jerseys on the court, they won their first game as well. So as Castle gets it over to Pone, Frank Johnson there though playing some defense. And pulls it back out. 10 left on the shot clock. Pone will put it up from the wing. Ooh, just off the rim.
That's all right. You got the next one. Take your time. Take the shot. Thank you. Nice look.
So 2-2 still the score. 2 20-minute halves, 30-second shot clock. And these teams battling. As Frank Johnson being guarded by Ryan Major. Ooh, nice cut back there by Frank Johnson. Thought about the shot, but ooh, ball gets knocked away. Look at that, Anthony Pone getting over there, trying to get it to his teammate, but it gets knocked around, goes out of bounds, and it'll be Mercury ball. Oh, it's up and in. So now Mercury up 4-2. As we get a timeout, as the trying to call for 3 seconds, but tied up in the lane there. So we get a timeout here, get fresh subs in for the red team. As Sam Ballard, number 3, checks in, along with number 14, Scott Law, in the backcourt. Also number 12 in the game, Jason Long, who said he was going to score all the points. Army vet. Great conversation with Mr. Long. And also number 13, Michael Romanowski, in the game. So up and in, making it 6-2 in favor of Team Mercury over Enterprise. Enterprise again in the gold jerseys as Anthony Pone brings it up court. Cuts into the middle. Sean Castle thinking about the shot. Puts it up, online. Ooh, just a little short. So out of bounds, and it'll be gold ball. Oh, as it goes down low. Ooh, Pone gets it. Getting challenged there. Ooh, just off. And the rebound comes down to Steve O'Brien. Six-2 the score. Mercury up as Ballard brings it across half court. Oh, up and in. And that makes it 8-2 now. Mercury with an early lead. As we're actually halfway through the first half. Ooh, ball comes out on the near side of the court. Trying to run it down for the goal team was Carl Morgan. But inbounding will be Scott Law. Law, a Air Force vet. Got a few Air Force vets in this game. Oh, look at that, down. Ooh, trying to go down low. Law had the right idea, but it gets tipped away from O'Brien and Anthony Pone. And Anthony Pone, these are forced to be reckoned with down there. Danik said he could take him, though. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Mike Danik, our director, doing a great job. Although, again, like I said, Ryan Lindstrom invited us to come out and play some quad rugby. Oh, well, as long as he's on my team, I'm cool. I'll just have him follow me everywhere. The enforcer, the bully. He's nicknamed the bully. So 8-4 the score as Gold gets the hoop. So 10-4 the score. Red gets the point. We get a timeout from the Gold bench. In the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games co-presented by the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America. Along with Abby Hosey giving you the great shots of this game, and Mike Danik. I'm Michael Caratanudo. And we are, again, happy to be here in Orlando, the Convention Center, as a host to this. We'll also have softball coming up tomorrow. The DeGasperis family get to hang out with the clan. It is a clan. It literally is a clan in a big way. I mean, the Clash of Clans that they came up with is, I'm guessing, after the DeGasperis family, because they are involved. They are entrenched in this. I can't wait to well, hopefully I'll catch up with Dave tomorrow, but we'll see who we'll have on during the broadcast. But yeah, it's awesome, and you'll get to hear their story. You got to hear their story, and I'm sure what they've added to it in the last year. So again, got this basketball game, which is absolutely awesome. Got to thank Bonnie Jill Laughlin again, man. She is just all over the place. But again, great to see her involved in this yeah, she has done a lot of stuff. I mean, 18 USO tours. I mean, it was a cheerleader. The only thing that mattered, she had me in Dallas Cowboys cheerleader because, again, yeah, you saw it. She rocks and supportive of the military. But, again, USO and the stories, she was telling, too. And just, again, when you're deployed, you know what you're going over for. But when you're gone for 12, 15, maybe even 18 months sometimes as you're deployed. And it's, again, it's always great to get home. But, again, her taking those tours over there is absolutely awesome. USO, again. And if you can donate the time, hey, absolutely, donate the time. But yeah, so she's again first woman scout for the Lakers, 12 years and 5 titles. Yeah, that's it's not a bummer to be around. I met a Lakers fan actually last night, and I know he's out here playing hoops. Talking to him in the hotel. He's a Dodgers fan, saying that Lakers actually have the most. He's trying to say the championships from before he was born don't count. The NBA was too easy. So we had a fun little discussion. But no, his name was Victor. We met with Victor. It was probably look and see what team he's on. But yeah, he. Said he was playing. I'm pretty sure he said he was playing basketball. Oh yeah, Victor Ventura. I'm betting you anything it's Victor Ventura, who we talked to. Big Dodgers fan though, so I know us being from the desert, Diamondbacks fans don't like to hear that one. But yeah, the Dodgers. Whew, they have a lot of money. They have a lot of money to spend. But he's playing basketball here, so again. But yeah, for Bonnie Jill again being a scout for the Lakers, all that experience and cheerleader and everything, but again, involved with the military, and that is one awesome thing to see. (10-9) the score. Gold battling back. Ooh, the shot just off as Hone gets the rebound. And now he'll start to lead the break as the ball hits the court, but he scoops it up. And, oh, well, they wanted to get out and go fast, keep the tempo up. Ooh, Sean Castle, didn't have the angle. And that takes a lot more patience at playing any sport to pull back and not take the shot if you don't have it. As that shot goes up from the free throw line and just off the rim, and rebound comes down to Ballard. Gets it up to Frank Johnson. And then they go across court to Jason Long. He gets it right back to Ballard. Castle cuts him off. Ballard puts it up. Oh, just short. And it's going to be Mercury ball, though. .605 left to go here in the first half. 10-8 to score. Look at that, 12-8 to score. Getting the hoop there. Ooh, look at that. Switches the ball across court. Castle has it. So, as they're timing out, or timeout right now, as they're timing out. Yeah, they're timing out. As they take a timeout, getting some substitutions in. 12-8 is the score. Mercury leading over Enterprise, and Mercury in the red jerseys. So as we and at the 5:22 mark of the first half, As they come back out onto the court. So as they get back on the court now, 5:04 left to go. Ooh. Ballard with the first free throw, just off. Man, the second free throw by Ballard, ooh, off the front rim, but look at that, comes all the way back out. He's able to track it down. Trying to get into the lane now as gets cut off nicely there by Laverne Anderson as he was able to cut him off. Oh, is Ballard not agreeing with the call? Frank Johnson trying to say that it was off gold. Oh, as Ballard knocks it away. Frank Johnson able to gain possession now. As Ballard breaking on the far side of the court. Johnson cuts into the middle nicely there. And Anthony Pone able to, well, cut him off. Oh, trying to go down low there to Steve O'Brien. Knocks off O'Brien, but goes off a gold player. Sam Ballard with it. Oh, look at Frank Johnson cutting down the lane, and he gets fouled as Pone trying to say I was right there, and he turned into me. But, well, basketball players at every level saying there's no way that was a foul. And it's no different here. That's what you got to love about the game. Oh, knocked away there, 12-8 to score, and look at that, Sam Ballard knocks it away, gets out on the break. Pone, though, tracking back, and look at that, cuts him off. He gets inside, puts it up and in. And he gets the N1. Look at Ballard. Yeah, he got the bucket. Yeah, it counts. So, yeah, it should be 14-8. As the free throw went in, making it 15-8. And now Pone gets fouled, so the earns it back. So 15-8 the score. 3:41 left to go in the first half. Again, 2 20-minute halves, just like college basketball. Oh, free throws are in, so it makes it 15-10. But look at that. Here comes Mercury. And right down the middle of Ballard. Ooh, has to take a, well, hesitate as Pone changed his shot a little bit. Pone trying to say that he didn't knock it out of bounds, but official was right there on the baseline. Arlinda Marquez in the game, an Army vet. As the shot is up, ooh, and just off. It's knocked around. Sean Castle gets to it first. Ballard gets in the middle. Oh, the 2-on-1. Pone, oh, tries to put a little touch on it. Took a little bit off and leaves it short. Oh, nice pass there. As Frank Johnson goes cross court as he was looking to get it. Steve O'Brien, but just. And in the game now, we have Deborah Yates from Minnesota, the one we saw at the opening ceremonies yesterday. She's a novice, her first games, but she was in actually the women's Army when they had separated it. She's 66 years young, and then she's in the Army Reserve, and then she actually 30 days in the Marine Corps, she was saying too. But again, just her first games at 66. So great to see number 11, Deborah Yates, out there as Castle gets the pass, puts the shot up and in, making it 15-12. Gets the Team Enterprise back to within 3. Darius Jones, number 11, getting down court. He's on the wing. As Castle brings it up on the near side. Jones on the far side. Now he cuts to the basket. As Castle looks down low. Also, W.D. Foster in the game for Team Enterprise. As Castle, gets it to Pone. Frank Johnson was there. Oh, and they're going to call the foul.
Two shots in the second one, check in for 11. Bring it. Hey, 11. DJ, after the first shot, you're subbing out.
As Ryan Major checks back in and Darius Jones checks out. Also, W.D. Foster checks out. And checking back in is number 3, Carl Morgan. So Morgan and Major check back in. They're on the court with Pone, Orlinda Marquez, and Sean Castle. And for Team Mercury, red team checking back in, number 1, Larry Furness. He's on the court with Frank Johnson, 00. Number 2 is Steve O'Brien. Number 5 is Austin Butchard. And number 15, Rodney Jones on the court. As O'Brien gets it down low, and a nice shot there from Steve O'Brien, putting it up and in, making it 17-13. 4-point lead with 1:10 left to go here in the first half. So a foul there on O'Brien, and that will send Sean Castle to the free throw line. So he'll get 2 shots. First one just a little off. Again. As the second one is up and in. Or no, it wasn't in, my bad. It knocked off, it was short, and knocked off a player. So under a minute left to go now in the first half as Furness brings it across the court. Across midcourt, I should say, pardon me. And gets a screen, trying to get a screen from Rodney Jones. Furness gets it back to Jones as he goes to his right, looking into the lane. Oh, and Pone about to block the shot, but look at that, sticking with it. Austin Butchard puts it up and in. Solid effort there by Butchard. Well, solid effort by all. Again, you're not for lack of effort out here, even for the novices. You see him on the court. Goes down low, trying to get it to Pone. Look at Frank Johnson knocking it away, and picking it up is Larry Furness. Gets it back to Frank Johnson. Oh, and up ahead. Nice bounce pass to Rodney Jones, able to corral it, get it to Furness. Oh, just misses. O'Brien gets the rebound, and they're going to say he was actually across the end line and out. So, well, that's it. There's no time left on the clock as time was running down. That's why he may have rushed a shot a little bit. 19-13, Team Enterprise in the red jerseys leading Team Enterprise, pardon me, in the gold jerseys, trailing Team Mercury in the red jerseys, 19-13. We'll step aside here from the 38th National Veteran Wheelchair Games, co-presented by the Department of Veteran Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America. Second half action coming up here from Orlando.
Yeah, this is the last one for everybody.
Good thing, man.
I've been out of the game for 2 years. Right, yeah. So, and I shouldn't have asked you right then and there. So these games are really, really hard to call. Because I've got.
We have a player that needs that hasn't quite got his 10 minutes in, and he needs to pull out. His coach wants to pull him out. What's the rule on that? I don't want us to get. She is. He doesn't quite have his 10 minutes in yet, though. And are you the coach?
You better try and get the 10 in for him.
Okay.
We can't tell you what could happen, but obviously, if I'm telling you, you should play 10 minimum.
Okay, so let's look and see how much more.
There you go.
Because I go down there to the court, I'm like, yeah, that's a foul. But
In order
when I'm here in this room, I just like to get the ones that count. Get the ones that there's a crash and burn out here, or protecting the shooter, stuff like that. I could have called 50 illegal screens in this first half. But what is that? That doesn't mean right. Because most guys don't even know what that is. It's all chair position and chair control. So I just pass on it. Unless somebody comes out in the open and screams somebody on the street, then I would probably do it. But for the most part, it's just we want everybody to play, we want people to learn a bit, but we also want it to be fair and somewhat competitive. Well, I just wanted to clear the air, saying no questioning, listen, all the years I've been doing this, one of the things that I'm really good at is game management. It's managing you on the bench, players on the court.
What's the issue if we have a player medically wanting to be done? We have one of our class ones whose coach is saying he can't play anymore, and I'm being told that they're saying they're going to disqualify him. He's saying he's not feeling great, so he's coming out. I mean, that's on him. I'm asking him if he's okay, but his coach is telling him he shouldn't continue. So, I mean, he said he had 6 minutes. And I get it. I'll put him in right now, but I mean, I'm not going to put a sick guy out on the court. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
I can't tell you unless a protest is filed. We don't do it. We can't tell you. You as a coach have to make that decision.
Well, I mean, if I got a sick player and they're going to protest the fact that he shouldn't be in his chair because his coach is telling him no, I mean,
I have no problems. As long
It's not
as I can
our
craft
call.
each other and stuff like that.
They try and hide these lesser skilled players, and they say they're sick or he has to go.
Because then it
They
affects
let him
how I
play a
call
couple
it.
of minutes and then
And I don't want to be the asshole out here. I just want to be
they
official.
came up with the plan. Each player.
If I got to step in, I step in. But yeah, that's how I do it, man. Well,
good
thank
job,
you very
buddy.
much.
Yeah.
But that's not our call. That's the thing.
What happened?
Well, they're trying to hide this class 1 after 6 minutes.
Hiding.
Look, he's sick. He can't play anymore. So, they're asking us.
I don't know.
I just said, how many minutes has he played? So they're going over and they're going over it right now. But,
So is he
they
supposed to
can
be?
take a
Is he
chance
supposed to
or-
be playing more?
well, he said their doctor doesn't want him to play anymore. But who's the doctor?
Dave's running over there to ask Pam something.
And we don't do anything unless something comes from his side.
I don't know what they're talking about. So
Best that we stay out of it.
yeah,
Whose ball was start the second half?
gosh, I don't even know. We had so many flicking jump ball. I don't know.
I don't remember. Do you know
I think the last jump ball we might have went to goal.
back here at the 38th Annual National Veterans Wheelchair Games here in Orlando, Florida. The Orange County Convention Center, more so, in Orlando. As these games are co-presented by the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America. Michael Caratanillo here with you to bring you second half basketball action. As so, but the 38th games again in Advocare, bringing us basketball, as they are the proud sponsors of basketball. Again, doing a lot of the technology of these chairs. Again, you can check out Advocare and see not even just the game chairs. Again, the adaptive sports chairs. Or Invacare, pardon me. I keep saying Advocare. Invacare. Sorry, Stu. You're my boy, Stu. As Invacare, though, helping with the repairs. But again, seeing the technology that Invacare has with the chairs and how they've developed, and especially what they've done for track and field. And again, even if they go a little too fast, and they'll try not to go too fast, but they tell them it's those again, they can't hit the court. Or the track, I should say. So Invacare doing a great job there. So 19-13 Mercury, Team Mercury in the red jerseys leading over Team Gold. Mercury with the ball, and that is Larry Furness, who's on the court with Frank Johnson. Number 00, number 10, Cedric DeLong. Number 5 is Austin Butchard. And number 15, Rodney Jones, the 5 on the court for Team Mercury. As Team Enterprise, a gold team, that's Anthony Pone out on the break, who's on the court with Marco Bungert, Sean Castle, Derek Trenton, and number 10, Ryan Major. As ball gets knocked around, goes out of bounds, be gold balls. We are all tied up at 19. Nice pass there by Bungert. Gets it over to Castle. Tries to go down low to Trenton, and now we get a whistle as player down. And, well, they're helping him up. Again, very tough to get up at Cedric DeLong. Up off the court, and it'll be inbounded by Marco Bungert. As we get substitutions coming in, as Sam Ballard, number 3, checks in, along with number 2, Steve O'Brien. Goes cross court, and it's turned over. O'Brien comes up with it as he gets it to Frank Johnson as he's coming up court.
Red 1, right there.
So as it will be Team Enterprise's ball, getting the gold jerseys, black lettering and numbers. Team Mercury in the red jerseys with the white lettering, white numbers. Anthony Pone with the ball. The shot goes up. Ooh, no good. Castle tries to control it, and it goes out off his hands. So Team Mercury will take over as O'Brien will.
Push it, let's go, come on. Let's go.
19-19 the score, 3 minutes into the second half. John Castle with the ball, gets cut off by Larry Furness. Ooh, and then down low to Derek Trenton. Puts it back to Ryan Major. Major tries to go in the middle, gets knocked away. Gold will keep possession. Only 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Pone has to put it up. Only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Goes just long. And now it goes down court to Frank Johnson. Oh, ahead of the pack. Just misses. Now gets it back to O'Brien. He'll put it up in the lane. Ooh, off the backboard. Rolls off the rim. No good. Anthony Pone snatches the rebound. Gets it out to Castles. He gets across half court. But Ballard there to get in his way. A little traffic jam. But somehow Castle able to get through. Furness knocks the ball away. Somehow it comes down to Derek Trenton. Gets it over to Pone, who puts it up and in.
Here we go, get back.
Makes it 21-19 now. First lead of the game for Team Enterprise. Frank Johnson snaps it over to Furness, who puts the shot up from the angle. So Furness. Oh, and the basket counts and the fouls. Frank Johnson doing the work there in the lane. He's probably putting on a show for me. He says, I didn't give enough credit last year, which, all right, I may have missed it. It was a nice pass. I do remember the play. It was a nice pass, but that's all right. He's just giving me a hard time, which, you know, is good. I probably deserve. But he'll shoot the free throw, trying to give his team a 1-point lead. Puts it up and in for Frank Johnson. Makes it 22-21, 15:35 left to go here in the second half. There's Castle with the ball. Frank Johnson, well, teammate from last year, cuts him off. You might remember a few of his tendencies. Anthony Pone puts up the shot, no good. And coming down with the rebound, Steve O'Brien. It's to Larry Furness, who's going to try and push the tempo. 2-on-2 as they cross half court. As he's got Rodney Jones with him, setting some screens. Furness getting closer, thought about the shot. Now takes a dribble. Gets it to O'Brien in the middle. Oh, just off, and Pone with another rebound. Castle has it on the wing now. Ball gets knocked up top. Ryan Major, though, able to run it down, even though he has Rodney Jones hampering him, and now the ball gets knocked into the backcourt. And look at that, Sam Ballard got there. But Anthony Pone. Let me get a sub. As checking in the game for Team Enterprise, number 3, Carl Morgan. He'll replace So that is Carl Morgan checking in the game. And back in the game for Team Enterprise, we have number... Nope, actually.
I forgot, I told you.
Castle trying to move down low. Gets it to Marco Bunger. Down to Anthony Pone, who is short, but...
Now we'll take us up. 115.
So there's a foul.
15. 15. Gold. 2 shots here. They'll do subs after their shot, I think.
Pone's got 2 shots.
15 red.
Nice, look at that, hits the first one.
Can we get subs? 115. 1.
We're back in the game now for Team Mercury. Number 11, Deborah Yates. Number 4, Stephen McGuire. So all tied up at 22. Pone trying to put the Team Enterprise back on the in the lead. He does just that, sinking both free throws. As giving his team a 1-point lead. It's Ballard with the ball, gets it over to Frank Johnson. She thought about the shot, did Deborah Yates, but gets it back to Frank Johnson, now down to Ballard. Look at that. Frank Johnson racing Anthony Pone back down the court.
Or just noted to number 3. It's not a big deal. 1 shot.
5.00. Oh. Oh, we're checking him down here? Yeah, right here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Gold, you got to come back behind the line.
Sean, I'm going to come in for 0-0 so we can switch chairs without calling time.
Gotcha. It's fine. It's fine. Wait for him to shoot.
Oh, fine.
Hey, we have to switch it up. Sorry, Bone. Sorry. Hey, sorry. Still our ball. Here we go. Still our ball.
Hey, let's go. Come on,
Hey, we got to get some.
Hey, no, sorry. Hey, here we go.
Get the they didn't tell me.
Hey, stop ball. It's our ball down here. No, it's your ball down there. Hey, y'all figure it out. Go ball down here.
Go ball this way. We're interested down here. Oh, down here.
Well, they're trying to figure out which end of the ball, which end of the court the ball's going to be inbounded. It is gold ball. Technical foul of 1 shot, but yes, it is inbounded down at the other end of the court.
Hey, Sean. Push you up. Hey. Ain't got no help. With me. Come on, man. Get the ball.
Sorry about that, Bone. That was off to the left. Hey, Bone. Sorry. That was a little off to the left.
Well, now we're getting a little more foul happy, a little more feisty on the court. We'll have to see this in a 23-22 game.
Why are you not down here for the rebound?
Rebound? Because I'm trying to prevent the fast break.
First, look at that, the free throw machine, Anthony Pone. Well, sinks them both again, 25-22. 13:33 left to go here in the second half. Both teams won their first game. Going to stay undefeated. Frank Johnson with the ball, gets it to Steve O'Brien, gets it back over to, that's number 4, Steve McGuire. Now he'll get it to Sam Ballard. Frank Johnson saying he got the foul. Not happy about that.
Probably had to get Sean. I got you, Steve.
Now they get it, as back in the game is number 11, Darius Jones for Team Enterprise. Ooh, nice pass down low to Anthony Pone from Carl Morgan. Pone trying to get a shot up. Ballard annoying him, but Pone able to get it up and in. Now a 5-point lead for Team Enterprise. As in the game, bringing the ball up the court is Jason Long. Also in the game for goal team, Orlinda Marquez. As Long has it. Ooh, into the lane, puts it up. Oh, just off the rim. As Ballard gets the rebound, leans back, puts it up. Ball gets knocked around, and Sean Castle coming away with it. Out on the wing, Ballard gets over there to cut him off. Ooh, knocks the ball away, and look at that, Ballard. He's going to get there. Sam Ballard, ooh, his momentum taking a little too far. Keeps it in as Anthony Pone gets it. And Michael Romanowski getting in the way there.
Right there. Right here, yellow.
There's a foul on red.
Here you go.
Castle with the ball now. Trying to go baseline, but Long cuts him off. I'll swing it to Pone again. Oh.
Number 4. Hey, check in the minutes. Hey, check the minutes. Somebody check the minutes.
Okay. How many more minutes do I need? 3. Okay. And 3 of them.
Back to action now, as that is Carl Morgan with the ball. Morgan, oh, goes down low to Castle. Ballard's there, but Castle able to get the hoop. Well, defensively, again, Ballard challenging the shot, but Ballard now gets it to O'Brien. Steve O'Brien with the ball on the wing. Goes up, oh, halfway down and rolls out. Man. Shot goes up, no good, but the long rebound caroms to Castle. This team up by 7. It's Castle back down the lane. Ooh, well, gets it right back out to Carl Morgan. Morgan, ooh, sends it across. Oh, putting the shot up. Orlinda Marquez just off, and in the game, number 14, Scott Law picks it up. And now Jason Long.
Hey, subs, get ready. He's the shooter. Hey.
I don't know.
Yeah, but he's a shooter right now.
Hold on. So only 14, red. It's going to be an intentional foul, so we're going to shoot 2. Okay? You can't reach out from behind him like that and grab him. He's not safe.
So trying to get substitution pattern. Everybody has to play 10 minutes. Sorry, I know. Bad broadcast. I'm paying attention to see who has whatever minutes left.
Go.
Well, technical foul was called, and that'll be Carl Morgan shooting the free throw. Ooh. Right there, just off the rim, but
We're good. Hey, timeout. Let's go. Hey, goal. Here we go. Get over here. Here we go. 14. Hey, Scott.
Full timeout.
so a full timeout. They get 4 75-second timeouts, 3 30-second timeouts per game, so 7 altogether throughout the game. If it goes to overtime, they get 1 more full timeout. Official was kind enough to tell us that at halftime. So you learn more of the rules as we go along here. 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games here from Orlando, Florida, co-sponsored by the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America. Along with Abby Hosey giving you the great shots of this game. Avid Harry Potter fan too. He has a lot of taste. Mike Danek, he's a Harry Potter fan too. All right, cool. I didn't know if he was. I just volunteered him as that. But I am. We know I am. So, again, the behind the scenes, everybody behind the scenes, I mean, just great. Putting this together, again, you can see the, I mean, no pun intended, but the moving parts that it takes to get something this big together. And, I mean, a year out, they're, after this ends, I mean, already planning and, again, just adding and I gotta check out the table tennis. I know we got broadcast, but I want to see the table tennis. I gotta take Mr. Lindstrom down. Said he was undefeated. I'm not gonna let him bully me. Yeah, just kidding. He'll whoop me, which is terrible, because I'm sure you'll film it. So you know you wouldn't be there to let that go, or well, yeah. So either way, it'll be caught on film. 29-22, Team Enterprise in the gold jerseys, leading Team Mercury in the red jerseys. Yes. Darius Jones inbounds it to Sean Castle, who keeps it. Ooh, well, got it down low, but his momentum was taken away from the hoop as Carl Morgan turns it over to Frank Johnson, who just checked back in the game. Nice catch there by Sam Ballard. Frank Johnson, hits the deck. Comes out of the chair, able to get back in, but it'll be gold ball as Darius Jones will inbound the ball. Ooh, a turnover there as Frank Johnson puts the shot up, but he will get 2 shots as he's run into, thrown off his rhythm there. 29-23.
No reset there.
Look up!
29-23, 9:05 left to go here. There's the goal team again trying to expand their lead. Oh, nice pass by Pone, and underneath the hoop, he was right there. It was W.D. Foster. Just. And getting called for the foul there is Samuel Ballard.
Hey, she got her minutes? 8:30. Okay, 24 more seconds, you come in. Yeah, they'll put us at 12.
Listen, at 8:30, 5 and 11.
Yeah, they'll put us at 12 points on the court. We're good. So good.
And look at that, Pone puts the free throw up and in.
Make sure my math is right. We good though, thank you.
Pone puts the second one up. Ooh, just long. Steve O'Brien comes down with the rebound, gets it to Frank Johnson. He's being pressured on the baseline, but now he gets a few screens, gets some space now. As he comes across half court, the team down by 7 with 8:40 left to go. Oh, tries to go across court. It's Jason Long.
We need you.
Castle with the ball now, 8:25 left to go. This team up by 7. Ooh, Pone almost loses it, reaches back, but then gets it over to Castle. Gets him some space. Will he put the three up just inside the three-point line? Oh, just a little long, and it'll go out of bounds on the far side of the court. Steve O'Brien will inbound it now as we get the subs in for Team Mercury. He gets to Austin Butchard. Butchard bringing the ball up the court. Butchard, another Army vet. So, turnover there. Pone is able to track it down. It's a 2. Laverne Anderson. As that's up and in, making it 32-23. Shots off there, the rebound comes down to Pone. Castle pushing the tempo. Now he'll be cut off by Ballard, and then the lane fills up. Gets it to Pone, getting challenged by Frank Johnson. Ooh, rolls off the rim. Nice defense there by Frank Johnson. Johnson with the 3. Oh, just online. Skims the front of the rim, but ends up going out. So 6:32 left to go. Castle with the ball. His team with a 9-point lead. Ooh, ball gets tipped away. Shot gets put up. And we'll have a foul there. That was Anderson with the quick move.
How many is that on red 00? How many is that on you? Red 00? Is that 5?
Hey, 13, on the second shot, come out.
Oh no, Frank Johnson fouled out, and
Hey, boom.
Anthony Pone singing him Frank Johnson playing hard, fouls out. Oh man.
Hey, y'all got someone coming in? Need someone in. He got 5. Hey, second shot, ref. Second shot, we got some. Somebody's got to come in. Hey, ref. Ref, we need a player. Somebody. Anybody. Everybody.
That's checking in the game. Michael Romanowski is, like I said, Frank Johnson fouled out.
Ah, look good. Hey, look good, baby. Hey, 13. 13. Hey, good play, 13. Hey. Good
Next checking out of the game is W.D. Foster.
Hey, this one's live.
Massive lane violation there, as fooling everybody as it was Anderson as he put it up, paused, and the whole right side of the lane giving us a man. Well, hey, they were all in the same thought. Well, all of them came in too soon. Pone gets called for the lane violation first. I guess he got in the lane first, but it was a close tie there. Man, that is they don't call lane violations in the NBA anymore. I mean, unless it's really egregious. But yeah, they were all really early. As again, Laverne Anderson fooling everybody. The three-pointer up by Ballard, no good. The rebound, ooh, may have been a little contact there. Nice rebound by Butchard. Ball gets knocked away. And to Pone as he's coming cross court. It's 2-on-1, bounces over to Castle, puts it up, oh! Off the backboard, bounces around the rim, ends up falling out. So now Sam Ballard with the ball, comes across court, across half court, I should say. Into the lane, gets, well, cut off. Over to O'Brien, puts up the shot, ooh, from the baseline. Rolls around the rim, man, they just can't get the roll. So now the ball comes to Anderson. So swing it back to Derek Trenton. Trenton over to Darius Jones. Oh, off the mark. Steve O'Brien comes up with the rebound. And red team coming the other way. Ooh, ball gets tipped back to O'Brien. He was trying to get it to Ballard. Now he gets to Ballard. Pone there. Into Butchard. Puts the shot up. Nice move into the lane by Austin Butchard, making it 32-25. With 4:35 left to go here in the game. So well, Team Enterprise still has a little bit of work to do. Castle gets the ball, squares up the shot, just off. Butchard gets the rebound, gets it knocked away. Trying to get it to somebody, gets it to Ballard. Now he'll get it to O'Brien, who's got some space. As Anderson and Pone back, so 1-on-2 as Steve O'Brien has to pull it back out. Drops it off, ooh, and just short by Rodney Jones. As that ball goes out of bounds, it'll be gold ball. Just checking back in the game, number 10 for Team Mercury. Cedric DeLong and number 11, Deborah Yates. DeLong, a Navy vet. As coming out of the game now, Rodney Jones, a little confused. Hey, we want to stay on the court. But only 5 players on the court. So 32-25, under 4 minutes now left to go as Castle will bring the ball up the court. Makes a move. Picks up the dribble, sends it over to Pone. Going back, O'Brien there defensively, who tips it, and Castle coming over, picks the ball up, gets a fresh 30 on the clock. Sam Ballard, after the hoop goes in, making it 34-25, will come across midcourt stripe for Team Mercury. Again, so much more action left to go as we had the kickoff yesterday. And the opening ceremonies, as that is up. Ooh, Ballard went for the 3 and it's short. 2:42 left to go. Castle with the ball again. He'll work the clock. 30-second shot clock, 2:25, 13 on the shot clock and counting. As that ball gets knocked away, so he has to run it down.
Hey, put your chair on his chair. Put your chair on his chair.
Well, that was a half pass, half shot, but shot clock violation.
Yeah.
So, ball way off the court. And, well, Steve O'Brien tracking it down as it went to the back wall.
Keep in shape, bro. Keep in shape, man.
Butcher brings it up, little collision there with Pone as Ballard has the ball now. Castle trying to bother the shot. Austin Butcher takes it away from Anthony Pone, puts it up. Pone gets a paw on it. Ballard with the ball, gets it to Butcher. He'll put that shot up. Ooh, the shot clock goes off though. And that'll be a shot clock violation. 1:36 left to go, 34-25. It took Team Enterprise a little bit to get going. Castle doesn't bring it down. Steve O'Brien 2-on-1. And a foul and one as Sam Ballard gets the hoop, making it 34-27. Well, strange things have happened. As the foul is on Laverne Anderson. He picked up the foul there. I was checking the game now, number 14, that's Scott Law. As Darius Jones catching a ride from Deborah Yates as she's coming off the court and he trying not to do some work. And letting them know that she's only been playing for 4 months. Oh, a little collision there.
You had like 70 fouls. There ain't no way we're not in the bonus.
So, shooting foul, looks like, as trying to see if someone else is fouled out.
So the second half.
So Sean Castle going to the free throw line. Ooh, free throw off there for Castle. Well, 3-pointers are tough, as we've seen, but Sam Ballard not bashful putting it up. 2 3-pointers. We could, I mean, 7-point game, but it could happen. We get overtime. Like, I know, wonderful director Mike Danek, big fan of overtimes. little free basketball, little extra sauce on the broadcast. So Austin Butchard will roll it in to Larry Furness. As I'm sure Abby is not thinking we'll get overtime. Ooh, knocked down, and Darius Jones picks it up, gets it to Sean Castle. Little 2-on-1 as he has Derek Trenton with him. But Castle will take it in and scoop it in for the layup. 36-27, 55 ticks left on the clock. Sam Ballard, well, the ball's rolling out, and Ballard turns around and scoop it up. He might take the three, stops at the three-point line. Oh, off the front rim. But the rebound there to Larry Furness. He puts it up, ooh, off the backboard, and Pone gets the rebound and throws it out. Castle has to slow down, but he's able to pick up the ball with 30 seconds left to go. Darius Jones puts it up and gets the hoop. Darius Jones makes it 38-27. Steve O'Brien with the ball. Takes a dribble. 5 seconds left to go. O'Brien gets it to Furness. 3 seconds. Puts the shot up. Oh, and that'll be the end of the game. 38-27.
All right.
Team Enterprise takes it over Team Mercury. Man, what a matchup there. So, well, Team Enterprise stays undefeated on this court. Well, thank you again so much for joining us for this basketball game. Check out wheelchairgames.org/live-streaming.com for times and links to the rest of the live streams this week. For Mike Danek and Abby Hosey and Michael Caratanudo, thank you for joining us here at the 38th National Veterans Wheelchair Games co-presented by the Department of Veterans Affairs and the Paralyzed Veterans of America. And thank you to Invacare for being the basketball sponsor. We'll see you tomorrow with a little softball here from the 38th Annual National Veterans Wheelchair Games.